kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
Hey, what's the ball?
Check. Crunch. Check. Go.
The former second-round pick. This is Joe Mixon. Space to maneuver at the 40. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Joe Mixon, 75 yards. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Set. 180.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They'll run on first down. McFarland, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second and a couple, Mayfield. Open man is Trey Burton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mayfield to throw it, dancing to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Haywood.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
My God.
Now Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Armstrong. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line.
180.
Better bring it.
Real.
I'm letting
Real.
You better bring it.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Going to the air again with Mayfield. This one caught by Ridley. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
180.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Point it right.
Here I come.
My God.
On 3rd down. McFarland. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground, defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now this throw caught left side. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to his own blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. And that's complete to Adams. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Davante Adams, 66 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here in this go-around. 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. 75 yards. They come out here in the eye. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Baker Mayfield taking it in. As his guys are back within a single score. Point after, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and 12, Lock. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now.
Man, I got you. Deuce.
Lock going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That's it, baby.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Joe Mixon. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's just me and you.
Regular.
It's just me and you.
Kings. My God.
Mayfield. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Right there. 54.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check 24.
And again, it's Mayfield. And that's complete to Cooks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
50 to Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch pistol. Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Now watch one.
Hey. High 7. My God.
First down, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Mayfield now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
54 is Mike.
Hey, wahoo!
54, watch 54.
Mayfield with it once more. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Down. 70, Indy.
52, watch 52.
X3, 218, chopper.
Come on now. Watch that. Shoot.
Bravo.
After the turnover, here's Locke. On the crossing route, complete. That's Jordan. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Let's go touchdowns, baby. Let's
Joe
go.
Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Baby. Let's go.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
7 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now he's going to let it go deep right into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Nice pick.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They go play action here on first down. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready?
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Big grip. Big grip.
On play action, Locke looking deep for Adams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Lions will take over. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll make it third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. Only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown, Detroit. Brandon Cooks. 54 yards. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on,
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Rush in.
Block off of play action. And he finds Corey Davis. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
10-2 soft. Y'all not ready. 2 draw Corker. 5.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lock. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
All day.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go, boys.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if there's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Don't get nervous. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
To throw, Mayfield.
We ain't giving him nothing.
It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Here we go.
And a big 32-yard play on third. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Smooth.
coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Get me.
Hurry!
At all costs.
58.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught here by Adams. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Devontae Adams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, Charlie.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal that's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Elsewhere, they have gone to the 3rd quarter now in Dallas. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now Joe Mixon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a play fake, and here's Locke.
Hey, watch it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
At their own
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
52's to Mike.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Ready, ready.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Pilot, 64, weak. Deep rip.
Mixon with a first down carry. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Joe Mixon, 45 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. Hopkins with the extra point. Back now at Ford Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't great. One play an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
That's it, baby.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch 54. I got one.
From the 40 now on second down. Mayfield. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Cut. Mike 50, Mike.
Pistol.
Watch the slant.
My touch.
Throwing, Mayfield.
We ain't giving them nothing today.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Regular.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike.
On second down, Mayfield again.
You ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Lions on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
Alert.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58 to the Mike.
Squeeze, double.
Now Mayfield. This one caught by Ridley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 50.
Mayfield will throw for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. He's at the 30, the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
From the 24, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Switch out, switch out. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Check, check.
Alert, 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 alert.
Right there. Right there.
Third and long for Mayfield. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 49 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across the field to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Our ball, baby. Our ball.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
What we got? What we got?
And they
what we
have
got?
just about put this one on ice as they've got it here at 1st and 10. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
36.
Get it.
A lot going to throw it here. And that's complete to Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go, baby.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. And he's certainly been a huge... factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They look to throw. It's Locke. He's going to loft one deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Following the interception, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
King.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went in the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long, and it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Giants, it's a fantastic...